What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. As you can tell by looking at me, today is shave day. I will have to shave this moss off my face here later tonight. I might as well take a lawnmower to it. I hate the fact that my facial hair grows so fast, but anyway, I digress. Obviously, we did the recap of the New York Giants and Chicago Bears yesterday and discussed a lot of things. Daniel Jones looked really good. Eli Manning looked really good. And there's always this thought brought up that, hey, you know, it's the second team they're going against. Don't get too high on them, Baddog. You know, and again, everybody overlooks the fact we're not playing Saquon Barkley and we don't have Sterling Shepard or Evan Ingram in there. So half of our starting unit also does not play, but starting offensive line plays. And they've done a really good job. And as I said, it's much better than the alternative where we would look bad and then everyone would be like, oh, the Giants stink. Right now, they can't say that. Right now, all they're saying is you're playing the second unit. But I don't care who's out there in coverage. Said this a number of times. Don't care. The ball placement from Daniel Jones and Eli Manning this preseason in the two games has been unquestioned. It has been great. The ball placement from Daniel Jones to T.J. Jones in the end zone was perfect, just as it was when he hit Benny Fowler in the first game. And Eli Manning looked great on his drive as well. 4 for 4, 42 yards. And the first pass to Cody Latimer had absolute zip, and it was perfect. It was on time. So I don't care who's covering these guys. As long as the quarterbacks throw the ball that way, we're going to be good. I'm not worried about the quarterbacks. My concern, as I was thinking about this when I was rewatching that video, is the wide receiving core. Now, one thing a lot of people don't mention, and this is what I'm concerned about. Benny Fowler and Cody Latimer have never really been starters in the NFL. Okay, these guys are not your typical number one, number two wide receivers. Not even maybe typical number threes, maybe. There's a lot of talk Benny Fowler may even be left off of the Giants because we expected Darius Slayton with the way he was in the camp in OTAs. He's had the hamstring, got hurt. Corey Coleman tore his ACL, got hurt. Golden Tate now suspended 4 games. This is stuff we didn't expect to happen. There was a lot of talk Benny Fowler may not even make the team. But Latimer and Fowler have been really good in preseason. They've been really good in the games. They've been really good at camp, so we're not going to take nothing away from them. However, my concern is, can guys like Cody Latimer and Benny Fowler get open against your first-string secondary? This is my biggest concern, is can they beat the first-string cornerbacks on a route? You know, because no matter how well the ball is placed by Eli Manning or Daniel Jones whenever he gets in the game, it's not going to matter if these guys aren't open. They can't throw to them if they're not open. They can't force throws. And if they don't get open immediately, then it could cause coverage sacks. If they try to force the ball into a tight window, it could cause interceptions. I'm more concerned about, can Benny Fowler beat the number one corner on another team, although that's going to be Sterling Shepard. But Benny Fowler and Cody Latimer are going to be number 2 and 3 to start the season. There's nobody else out there. It's not going to be Corey Coleman. It's not going to be Golden Tate the first 4 games. So my biggest concern is Benny Fowler and Cody Latimer against first-string secondaries. That is my biggest worry. I also worry about our lack of pass rush. Now, I know we had a better one against the Bears, but again, they're not playing first-string guys. So I still worry about that a little bit. Can they, get in there? Because we've been playing our first-string defensive guys. I want to see more of a pass rush. I want to see more than just 3 sacks. That's what I see. The only first-string player that got a sack, it was Marcus Golden against the Bears. So I want to see, a better pass rush against the Bengals coming up. And I'm hoping the Bengals play their first-string defense. I don't know why teams are not playing their first-string players. You have to get them some kind of touches. I understand your superstars sitting out. I understand Carson Wentz not playing. I get that. Carson Wentz has had a couple of injuries at the end of the last couple of years, and the Eagles have lost their second and third string quarterbacks now, and they're down to the point where they got to bring him to McCown, for crying out loud. And so you don't want Carson Wentz getting hurt. I get something like that. I get that. I would get if Eli Manning didn't play too. I understand that. I get why Saquon Barkley's not playing, but I don't understand why teams are resting their entire unit. You would think you'd want to get them some game action so they could get in football shape. Much different playing against your own guys where you can't really drive each other to the ground and smack the piss out of each other and get in football shape. You would want these guys to get in football shape, you would think, at some point. So I'm surprised that the Bears didn't play any of their first-string guys. I was actually very surprised about that. But, again, we can't help who we play. I think the quarterback play has been great. But my biggest concern is our wide receiving core against their first-string secondary. I think we get a good test against Cincinnati. Not that Cincinnati's a very good team going into the year. A lot of people picked this team to finish last in the AFC North. A lot of people think that they're one of the worst teams in the league. They think we're one of the worst teams in the league, too. So dilly-dilly to all those guys. But anyway, again, I want to see what they do against the first-string defense. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Cincinnati. I don't care if it's Miami. I don't care if it's Arizona. I don't care if it's one of the worst teams in the league. I want to see us go against first-string defense. But my biggest concern, again, is our wide receivers against the first-string secondary. Can they get open? If they can get open, the quarterback can make the throws, will be fine. But that is my biggest contention. Can we do that? That's why at the beginning of the year, we really need to see Saquon Barkley and this offensive line establish that run to take the pressure off of Eli Manning, to make the defense honest so that they're not just playing pass coverage. If they want to stick 8 in the box, that's what's going to happen, guys. They're going to stick 8 in the box, especially with Latimer and Fowler out there, okay? They're going to stick 8 in the box to stop Saquon Barkley. We're going to have to try to run against an 8-man box, but more importantly, Latimer and Fowler have got to get open against the first-string defense. That's what has to happen. That's what we have to see. We have to see them win off the line and get open immediately so Eli Manning can hit these guys at a quick slant and they could end up being big plays. They got to beat these guys. That is my biggest concern, is that right there. I think Evan Engram needs to take a lot of pressure off of those guys as well. But again, what can Latimer and Fowler do against the first-string defensive secondary? That is my biggest issue of contention with the Giants. That's my biggest concern on our offense going into here. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, as always, I really appreciate you watching and commenting. It means the world to me. Give me a little thumbs up, guys, man. Hit that like button for me. Helps me out. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you for watching. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!